Hey guys, happy Wednesday. If you're new here, I'm Shaina. Leis, it is very nice to meet you on this community of ours. If you haven't yet subscribed, but you're interested in bettering yourself and your life because life's way too short, let's be honest, you can do so now by clicking the red annotation button on your screen. In today's video, in the middle of our back to school series, I actually found a YouTube tag called back to school tag. So I was like, how can I just not do that, right? It's like, I can't not do it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lighten the mood with some Q&A today. Let's go. I'm Shaina, and I love sharing ways on how to better yourself and how to create a beautiful life. Here are the questions, exclamation point. Number one, what is your full name? My full name is Shaina Xavier Leis. Shaina Xavier Leis, oh my. It has a little bit of a ring to it, doesn't it? Where did you grow up? I grew up in Rhode Island, outside of Providence, which yes, Outside Providence is the name of a show. 3, what schools did you go to growing up? I feel like I have talked about this so many times over the past few weeks. I went to 4 different elementary schools from kindergarten to the 6th grade. Silver Spring, St. Brendan's, Martin School, and Aiken School, and then I went to middle school and high school in the town that I grew up, which was Seekonk Middle School and Seekonk High School. Yes, it's a weird name. Number 4, did you go to public or private school? I went to private school for 2 years and then I switched over to public school because we moved into a town with a good school system. So yeah, go public schools, yes. In high school, did you rock Vans or Converse? I don't think I rocked either. If I did, it was definitely Converse. I don't think I ever owned a pair of Vans in school. Number 6, in high school, did you like hip hop or rock more? Definitely hip hop. I was taking hip hop classes. I still love hip hop music and dancing and all of the above, and I've never liked rock music ever. 7, in college, did you live in the dorms or commute? I lived in the dorms my freshman year. I'm really glad I lived on campus. I just think it added to that overall college experience. What is one funny memory you have growing up in school? The boys in my high school class were just so funny, and they would just start like freestyling and rapping in the middle of class, like math class or something, and it was just so fun. And I just have good memories from high school, you know? I look at kids today who go to these insane private schools who are pulling out their hair because they're so stressed, and I'm very grateful that I did not have that experience in high school. I like the fact that I can look back and laugh and feel like I just really had a good time. You know, obviously I got an education, I got good grades and all of that. I just don't think it's necessary to feel so stressed in high school. Number 9, did you work while you were in school? Yes, I worked when I was in high school and through college. If so, what were your jobs? I was a babysitter, I was a hostess at a restaurant, I waitressed for a little bit in college, and then in college, all 4 years, I worked at a child development center with little kids, and it was actually really convenient because it was right across the street from my sorority house, so I would just walk over every day, and that was a really good job. 11, were you ever teased in school? How did you deal with it? I was never teased in school. I never teased anybody. I was that kid who could get along with anybody. I didn't care who you were, what your story was. I was just really nice to people. Looking at this generation and all the bullying that's going on is just so unfortunate. Obviously, social media has a lot to do with it. What is one thing you wish you were into when you were in high school? Definitely media courses. I don't know why. We had a really good, but we definitely had a media program in high school that a lot of my friends were a part of. And it was an elective, so you could take it during the day. It's not like it was an after-school program, and I don't know why I never did, but I really wish I did, because obviously I would have fallen in love with video and editing software and things like that back then. So if I could go back, I would have definitely taken the media courses in high school. What was your favorite class in high school? I loved my art classes. I took a few different art classes in high school. Ceramics, anything creative, that was definitely my wheelhouse. And then as far as main subjects, I don't even know, just probably psychology. I did like psychology a lot, but that was kind of it. No math classes here. No math classes, no chemistry. No chemistry. We don't like chemistry, okay? 14, did you attend high school dances? Yes, I attended probably all of my high school dances. I loved dances in high school and middle school. Middle school dances were actually better than high school dances. Who were your best friends in high school? I had a lot of different groups of friends in high school. I kind of had like my main chicks, right? And then I had this other group of kids that I would hang out with in school and outside of school. And then I also hung out with my dance friends. I took dance in the town over from me, so that was kind of separate from my town. And I was really good friends with those girls. So I had kind of 3 different groups of friends. And then my best friend in high school, Vanessa, I'm still friends with her. So that's a plus. What is one thing that still excites you like it did in high school? Probably just say like creating, whether that be through writing or drawing or dancing, just any of the art stuff. I think just the creative process. I would probably say that. I don't know if that's a good answer, but that's the only thing I can think of right now. What was your college experience like? I talk a lot about this, obviously, in some of my other videos. 4 years, definitely a whirlwind, and I had a good, I think, average college experience. I partied a lot in college, but I was also getting good grades, but I was just on autopilot for those 4 years. I just felt like I experienced a lot of extreme emotions and feelings and went through so much in college. What was the most important thing you feel you learned in school? I'd probably say social skills. That's my answer and I'm sticking to it. What is the most important thing you didn't learn in school? Again, if you've been watching my videos, the most important thing I didn't learn in school was how to not only find what my passion and purpose and talents and skills were, and then to build my life from that place, but really the importance of that and how happiness and success out in the world is dependent on that and not just good grades and getting a diploma. So we're not taught that in school, which is why I'm here, because it's really preposterous. Do you have student loans? Yes, way too many. What is one decision you're proud of making while in school? I think just taking risks. I think me constantly stepping outside of my comfort zone, especially in high school, and just doing things by myself and signing up for activities by myself when none of my other friends were doing it. I just had this sense of courage in high school, and I think it just led me to make all of these really cool decisions for myself. What did you study in college? Communications and public relations. What is your favorite YouTube channel to learn from today? I'd probably say Marie Forleo. I still watch her videos every week. What do you remember eating a lot of in high school? Doritos. I don't know. I was just talking about this last night, but I'm kind of a diva when it comes to cafeteria food. I just don't do cafeteria food. Like anything that's on a tray, I'm not into it. I know that's so snobby of me to say. In high school, we were out of school at 1:45, and I lived down the street from high school, so I would just snack all day, and then I would binge when I got home. That was kind of my style. And I was so skinny back then, it didn't matter what the hell I was eating. Number 27, did you do any internships? I cheated the system on this one in college. I could not afford to do an unpaid internship, so I was working at this promotions company for the summer, so I kind of used that as my internship and my job, but it worked out and they bought it. Suckers. 28, what was something you wish someone told you when you were in school? I wish somebody told me to figure out what my dream was and follow it, because otherwise I was going to have a very, very difficult time in my 20s and struggle. Nobody told me that was the reality. What is something you wish you didn't listen to when you were in school? Definitely to get good grades and just get diplomas, and then everything would be okay. It's a bunch of baloney. What are you currently doing to pursue your career or dreams? Obviously making these videos in my YouTube channel, and also a big goal of mine right now is to create my speaking presentation, and then I just got another exciting opportunity as well, so I gotta work on some stuff for a workshop. So I'm just really focused on building my platform as a life coach and in this self-help world so that I can kind of move from there. How did you get into the career/job that you're in right now? I did a whole video on this, so I will link that down below of how I became a life coach, so you can check that out. What is one piece of advice you would give people who are still in school? I have a lot of advice for you. I'm gonna link down a few videos down below that relates to all of this, but my advice would be to identify your unique path based on your skills and passions and talents. Just because you're getting good grades and you're in these AP classes and you're working toward the best colleges, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be happy and successful after. That really is dependent on you following what you love and what you're good at, and putting those two things together. What do you want to accomplish or learn right now? My biggest goal that I'm trying to accomplish right now is putting together a kick-ass speaking presentation, so I've been working on that. I think that's just kind of the next step in my career. Whew. Those were some deep questions and I wasn't prepared for that. I feel like I could lay down for a half hour. But I'm really glad I did this tag. I mean, how perfect are these questions in relation to what I'm all about and what my channel's about? So hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you gained some helpful information. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up right below. Subscribe to my channel for a new video every Wednesday, and I will see you back here next week. Bye.